Hey everyone, it's Armor Gaming. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to Monster Legends. Welcome to a monster review on the brand new corrupted monster ZHC. This monster is pretty interesting. I've already looked at his monster sheet and did a monster analysis, but now it's time to see how well this monster can actually perform in the game. ZHC worked for Borjork as a jailer. Borjork was fond of ZHC's work, but he expected a bit more cruelty towards prisoners, so he tried to manipulate him into becoming more brutal by giving him Ludum. The experiment went wrong and corruption made ZHC brave enough to abandon Borjork and sabotage his evil plans. Man, I wish this monster would have been part of the Orcs, and then we could have had like an Orc Saga or something. That'd be pretty cool. But with that being said, we're going to start with the traits. So, this monster has Abomination from the get-go. At rank 0, this monster is immune to Possession, Corruption, Nightmares, and Bleeding. So 2 dots and Possession and Special Possession. At rank 1, this monster gets immune to Trigger Death, which is immunity to death countdown and immediate death. Normally, I would say this trait sucks. However, we did have a talent in the game that was just introduced, Banishing Touch, for those players that bought King Charmless. And with Banishing Touch, it'll apply Death Countdown, a 2-turn Death Countdown that cannot be cleansed, at least at the time recording this video. So, monsters having this immune to trigger death trait might actually be really beneficial, because if the enemy is relying on winning using that mechanic, using that obscure talent, and your monster immune to trigger death, you basically ruin their win condition just because of your trait. So, this is actually could potentially be good moving forward. At rank 3, you get immune to control, so basically you cannot be stunned, you cannot be frozen. Remember, you're always permanently immune to Possession and Corruption, but now this includes the stun, the baby reversion. So overall, I really like this monster's trait. And quick spoiler, I also even like this monster's skill set. He's actually a reverse healing strong attacker, so we'll get into that in a little bit. Let's talk about his stats. So we'll start off with his power stat, 8569. This is impressive. It is pretty high. It is the 3rd highest in the game. The strongest or highest power stat in the game belongs to Spectra, followed by Kurokage, and then we have ZHC. So he hits hard. His life stat is 87,765, which is on the lower end of the life stat for the corrupted spectrum. It's tied with that of Dream, Leaf, and Sensei Pandakin. And his speed stat is a little less than average, tied with that of Colonel Pip, 6281. So that's his stats, that's his trait. Let's get into the monster skills. Custom Philanthropy deals moderate nature damage to one enemy, applies bleed, 0 cooldown, 25 plus bleeding. We have Subscribe for More Art, which deals low nature damage to all enemies, applies poison to all enemies, 0 cooldown AoE poison attack. We have Terrific Painting, which deals moderate nature damage to all enemies, applies bleed to all enemies, 36 stamina, 1-turn cooldown bleed, versus this poison skill with no cooldown. Okay, let's keep going. 1000 push-ups, applies immune to control to itself. Keep in mind at rank 3 you do have a status caster, but if it ever gets cleansed away you can add this to yourself. Oh, interesting, it's only for 2 turns. I feel like it's normally supposed to be for 3 turns. This has a 1-turn cooldown. Alright, moving on to his other skills on the left. 99 hours left. This is a combination of these 2 AoEs, because this one applies bleeding and poison. However, this has a 47 stamina cost and a 2-turn cooldown, but at least you get both dots. And by the way, both bleeding and poison reduce damage output by 20%. So the enemy, you're reducing their output by, what is that, 20 and then 20% of 20. Assuming both DLTs land, I think in total it's a minus 36% damage reduction. So that could mean the difference between you losing a monster and not losing a monster. That could mean the difference between the enemy getting a chance to trigger their talents, because with a lot of talents, you need to drop below 75% or 50% or whatever it may be. So this is quite significant. I like this skill a lot. Moving on, we have Artist Fury, deals moderate nature damage to all enemies and applies reverse healing. Now, this is my personal favorite. I love the reverse healing mechanic. I've loved it since it's been introduced into the game. It's not something that really gets utilized, but when you look at the game and you look at monsters having a life regen, for example, King Charmless is one that has life regen. If you're able to go first and just apply the reverse healing, a rank 3 Charmless is going to suffer every time he attacks and gets an extra turn because of the reverse healing. There's a lot of relics in the game that can recover HP. There's talents in the game that can recover HP. So if you're ever in a situation where you can do Artist Fury, damage the enemy, and then maybe they drop below 50% and their relic heals them, nope, it's actually going to damage them. So this is not negate healing. This will actually reduce the HP by the amount they would heal. This is amazing. So goes without saying, this is a skill I'm going to be recommending. Moving on, we have Rainbow Star, applies reverse healing, poison, bleed, nanovirus to one enemy. So we have the both dots to poison and bleed, nanovirus that blocks positive effects, and then reverse healing to a single target. So this is good against a dodge area monster. For example, Lady Meow comes to mind. She can hit pretty hard, but if you apply 2 dots on her and then you reverse healing her and you stop her from applying positive effects, that's pretty good. And then this monster has Surprise Challenge. deals very heavy physical damage to an enemy, 0 cooldown, 0 stamina. No matter what, this monster has a skill it can utilize. Keep in mind, at rank 3, you start off with that status caster immune to control. So let's say, for example, here's what's going on right now in the meta. If you have a Megaton monster, and then like ZHC, for example, well, let's assume you don't have ZHC. If you have a Megaton monster that is normally supposed to protect you from getting denied, the enemy might have someone going first in the turn order running Dispelling Fist. That's a talent that can remove positive effects. So it can be any corrupted monster that's fast, removes your Megaton thanks to Dispelling Fist, the talent, and then a Panicking goes next in the turn order and stuns and frees you. Or, sorry, stuns and possess you. Well, if you have ZHC, it doesn't matter if the enemy gets rid of your MT, your Megatons. When ZHC goes, he's immune to control. So when the enemy Panicking goes and tries to deny you, nope, your immune to control will save you. So that's pretty cool. And if you got all of your stamina drained, because there are some stamina draining monsters, even in this season, or if you got hit with CDA, maybe someone got Flamera and it hit you with CDA, it doesn't matter. You can still hit really hard with Surprise Challenge. So in terms of a skill set for this monster, I would say 100% you run Surprise Challenge, you run your 99 hours left, and you run your reverse healing skill. Let's do that. Oh, by the way, this monster, again, he hits hard. Imagine if you have UA on this monster, you can apply dots on everyone, and you can reverse healing with Artist Fury. So that's pretty awesome. So we're going to do the Surprise Challenge, the 2 AoE skills, and then I would say go ahead and run the single target. Did that one deal damage? Rainbow Star, reverse healing. Oh no, the bad thing about this skill is that it does not deal any damage. Alright, so you might have to rethink that. I would say you probably don't need that. Poison, you don't need that either. Honestly, the last skill, you can do whatever you want. Most of the time, you're going to be utilizing Surprise Challenge, 99 hours, and Artist Fury. You could run the Immune to Control just in case. But even that, most of the time, you don't need it. It might be beneficial to run Rainbow Star, even though it deals no damage. I wish he had another skill, like a strong... I wish he had a single target. I wish Rainbow Star dealt damage. SocialPoint should have made this deal damage. That way you could have had a nature-based attack to deal damage. So that kind of sucks. This monster, by the way, is nature. So if you attack someone that has Bark Hide, it'll be not as strong against you. For swords, I like to go with Cane Sword just because it's a way to heal. And then the armor, just utilize wherever you have. You can go Morg's Armor, Nabota's Armor in case stamina is an issue. So that's normally my go-to, but whatever you personally need. In terms of a rune setup, on this monster... I might as well just unlock. On this monster, I would go and give him... Let's see, what would I give this monster? I'd give him a strength. I'd give him double strength speed. Yeah, and we're going to go 7. Because I don't think, as much as I like the monster, I don't think I'm going to main him too much. But this is kind of how I would rune him. And if we can take him to rank 1, utilize him with Unrelenting Assault or whatever talent we can do, he'll obviously be significantly better. So I'm going to wait to take him to rank 1 before I finish the rest of the video. Alright everyone, so here's ZHC at level 110, that means I can equip the talent, so I'm actually going to start off the video utilizing the Unrelenting Assault, so we'll see how well that plays off, and I went ahead and changed one skill. I'm going to give him 1,000 push-ups, just in case he needs to control immunity, and we'll see how these battles go, and then I will showcase without Unrelenting Assault, so most likely using Burning Hands, because again, percentage damage, I think that's one of the ways to go about it, especially considering this monster can already apply dots on his own, and considering the fact that this monster can also reverse healing. So let's get into our first fight. We're taking on a Shelly, Tabora, and a Faye, and this is my own ZHC, so I am allowed to win these PvP battles, of course. So one of the reasons I wanted to bring him, pair him up with Lupin is because Lupin has a skill called Mash Your Starter. So check this out. Applies physical weakness, and I have a physical base attack. Keep that in mind. Now this monster can apply possession. Keep in mind that if this monster was actually ranked up, I wouldn't have to worry about getting possessed by Faye. I think she can also do blind, but in this case, I'm going to go ahead and turn transfer, and I'm going to have to do my 1,000... Wait, I have my possession immunity, so I'm good. Let's see how much damage it deals. Wow, 60, but of course he has the physical weakness, and this is... Oh, look, Yamada's Essence heals targets by 11,000. Ooh, I could reverse healing that. So I think that's what we're going to do. As much as I want to do Surprise Challenge, we're going to go with Artist Fury. And, ooh, barely survived. UA kicked in. Oh, actually, in this case, I'm going to be able to make a comeback. We're going to go with the single target attack to Bora. There we go, UA is going to kick in. We're going to go with the AoE skill. Bam, there we go. Alright, this was actually a pretty good showcase of the monster and its potential. And here's Artist Fairy. As I mentioned, this monster can apply dots and reverse healing to the enemy team. Nice. Hideous Luck, Dispelling Fist kicks in, Jazz Star's Mask. Okay, so this was actually a really well... This battle turned out really well. we're going to go ahead and finish them both off, and on to the next one. So, again, with UA, you definitely have an advantage in the fact that you can just get extra turns when you attack, especially with this monster, considering the fact that you can apply the reverse healing and the dots to the enemy. That's super good, and then hit hard with Surprise Challenge without requiring any stamina or anything. And the cool thing about this monster is, even if this monster was to get completely stamina drained, if you have Unrelenting Assault, you can still do your 60 based physical attack over and over and over again. Here we're going to start off by getting rid of the Mega Taunt. That way I can go after Hardy. Alright, Hardy might OTK me. Yep, he did. Alright, so now I got to take on Hardy. I think what I'm going to do... Oh yeah, let's go with the damage reflection. We are going to go with... Man, I really want a physical weakness. Yeah, we're going to physical weakness. We'll do that. Alright, so now I can hit him really hard. Strike of the Iron Way. Oh man, I was hoping I could finish him off. Little Anarchy, none of this really helps. We're just going to recharge. Surprise Challenge. Oh, it's not enough to take him down. We're actually going to start off with the AoE to reduce his damage output. So here's 99 hours left. Alright, so his damage output is reduced. Oh, and he still killed me. Unfortunately, he is still strong. I think he's a 150. So, no fair. He is a strong Hardy. Oh, he's a 140. Yeah, keep in mind, I'm only 110. So, of course, he OTK'd me. Alright, let's keep trying. We'll do like 2 more battles with UA, and then we'll go on to like a Burning Hands. Right now, the biggest thing is that the enemies do tend to have Megaton a lot of the time. Alright, here's not a Megaton time, so I can go Master Starter, Physical Weakness. I can Churn Transfer immediately. And then look at that, Surprise Challenge damage output. Gosh, that is glorious. 99 hours, Artist Fury. Let's see what they have. Nadial Staff Revival. Or not Revival, was it? Oh yeah, Revival, and you have the Shield. Okay, cool. So here I'm going to go ahead and... Man, what to do? I think I'll do both my AoE skills. So there's Artist Fury. UA will trigger. I'll get another churn. 99 hours. UA will trigger again. I'll get another churn. I love that they have a 1 churn cooldown. So watch. I can attack, trigger again, and then end off with another AoE skill. So Artist Fury again. In this case, I maybe should have left... Roddy to die with the dots, but I guess it's okay. Here, let's attack Grakon. Let's go turn it on itself, or Little Anarchy. Look, I have no stamina whatsoever. I'm at 0. I'm going to go ahead and do turn it on itself. And then recharge there. Little Anarchy for some healing. Look, no stamina. Doesn't even matter. I can literally attack whoever I want to. So let's attack Grakon. Let's finish off Roddy. And then we'll finish off Grakon. Turn transfer. And Surprise Challenge. Gotta love you have a skill that you can utilize whenever. Alright, so like I said, we'll do 1 more battle and then we'll swap to Burning Hands. And the biggest issue, once again, is just if I face a Megaton base, I can't really deal with that. I guess Lupin can, but then I'm too low level for it to yeah, I'm too low of a level. If I wasn't a low level, I'd be able to definitely do some damage. But here is the Physical Weakness, here is the Turn Transfer, Surprise Challenge damage output, my AoE skill, 45 times 3, 51. Ooh, let's go with this, Artist Fury. Let's see if he has any Healing Relic. Cane Sword, Bark Hide. Oh, I mentioned Bark Hide, right? I am nature based, so that doesn't really hurt. Oh, look, he drained my stamina with his shield. Doesn't even matter. I can still hit hard. So here's a Surprise Challenge, and he is dead. Got hit with CD. No, that wasn't the CDA skill. Got my accuracy reduced. Here, the only thing I can do. Little Anarchy to cleanse. Now I can attack them both again. Here is a Poison and a Bleed. Missed on Tabora's sister. Iltron's Mask. Here is a Reverse Healing. And let's see if any of them have relics that require healing. You have Nope, and you have Revival. So we're just going to take out Tabora's sister. Gotta love that you have a skill. You know what? The more I use this monster, the more I like this monster more and more. Alright, let's go Abyss Rush, Little Anarchy. I'm really hoping that I don't fight any. Look at that. Always a skill you can utilize. I'm really hoping I don't fight any. Let's do this on myself. Any Megaton bases. That way I can just showcase this monster more. Because I could always run Dispelling Fist, but that won't really help. I think in a Corrupted versus Corrupted era, I could have like a Master Rat just go first and then you run Dispelling Fist, or he actually has a cleansing skill, so that wouldn't be needed. Then he can just follow up and attack. But let's go ahead and showcase Burning Hands with this monster, which again is one of the best talents you can give on your monsters, assuming you are free to play and you just need the best way to deal damage. You're dealing the percentage damage from the enemy. With this monster, you can bleed and poison, so that's just a good amount of dots. Ooh, perfect showcase. Your Turn Transfer and Surprise Challenge. Bye-bye. Burning Hands kicks in, deals some damage and burning. Alright, remember that Burning Hands cannot be cleansed away with a regular negative effect removal. Alright, we'll do a couple more battles. Come on, give me something good. Loading battle. Mythic Legends number 1. We don't have any empty. This is perfect. So let's do that. Let's do this. And then let's go ahead. Reverse healing. Let me check what they have. So see, this is a good example. This monster has regen, so I can use that against her. So my Lupin already did the reverse healing though. Let's see what else they have. Moonhaze Essence. Okay, cool. So yeah, I'll go straight into. Let's see the damage I'll put on this. This is not bad. Like, this is a 148, and this is a 140. And look at how much damage I'm dealing. Imagine if I was rank 2. Imagine if I was rank 3. This would seriously deal some crazy damage. Of course, they have the physical weakness thanks to my Lupin. But let's go ahead and check this out. Poison, Bleed, assuming it lands. Poison, Bleed, and then Burning Hands kicks in. Let's see how much damage Cat loses. Especially the reverse healing too, that helps. Ooh, 97. Ooh, 32. Cat is almost dead. She's going to transform herself into a baby. Oh, and the reverse healing mechanic. Again, it's a beautiful mechanic. Because even if I didn't have Lupin, if I was running, again, UA, I would have been able to do I would have been able to, like if I had Lindworm Trim Transfer, I would have been able to do cycle between both my AoE reverse healing and my AoE dot skill. Let's do the damage mirror, the damage reflection. Let's hope that helps. Oh, nope. Did not help. Alright, that's fine. I'm back to life. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and little anarchy, a little heal. I don't think it'll help much. Here's Misery Spores. Nope. Bonus armor kicks in. Surprise challenge. Artist Fury. I mean, you're gonna die with burning, so I don't need to worry about you. And let's just attack over here. Burning Hands kicks in. Let's do the barrier. I don't think that'll help me. Oh, I should have done Megataunt. My bad. Dagger's Throw. Ooh, yeah, that was a misplay on my part. I should have Megataunt. I don't know what I was thinking. Because then I could have maybe turn transfer next turn and I would have been fine. For fun, let's do this. Let's turn transfer over here. Again, you can't cleanse that away, which is super annoying. So let's just attack. Let's do this. And then, yeah, maybe could have won this one. Could have played it a lot better for sure. Here we can heal. We can heal. Maybe I can damage mirror. Royal Birth. Yes, we got it. Woo! Alright, let's keep going. Let's do another battle and I think we'll call it a day. So overall, I gotta say, I really like ZHC. He's fun to play with. He hits hard. He can utilize the reverse healing mechanic. He can utilize dots. Definitely a lot better with UA, so you can apply both DOTs, or the Bleeding Poison and the reverse healing in one go, and then just go from there. Okay, let's turn transfer. Let's go Artist Fury. Bam, because that way we can, watch, we can dot him, and then he has life regen already. Alright, so check it out. We're gonna slow it down when Daedalus actually goes. Abyss Rush. Shield kicks in, shield kicks in. Mud Bath, shield kicks in. Little Anarchy, where do we need to do it? Let's heal over here. Let's go 99 hours left. Poison. Yeah, let's do that. Let's slow it down. Alright, watch Daedalus's life. This is gonna be great. And look, all these 3 dots on Ollie. Alright, so I'm gonna take some damage, that's fine. Take some more damage, that's fine. Daedalus! Look at that, from the regen and then from the burning. Ah, that is glorious. Alright, Little Anarchy. I think I need to heal myself. Alright, there we go. Wind Shear. Ah, Pierce Monster wrecked me. Alright, let's see. Let's see how much HP they lose. Ooh, from burning and from the other dots. That was good. Let's, for fun, what do we do? Let's see. I think I'm going to churn transfer. And then we can put a little shield up. Oh, look at that. Kill Daedalus. Alright, I'm back to life. We are going to go ahead and do... turn it on itself. We are going to apply our big shield. Master Starter for fun. Churn transfer again. I probably shouldn't have done that, but it's fine. We can heal. Alright, ooh, look at that damage output. That's glorious. Alright, that's good. Here, let's see if I can take down 1v1 right here. Boom. Oh, man. Alright, well, that was fun. So, with that being said, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Keep in mind, this was a 110 ZHC, and he did pretty good considering the monster he took on. Good partner with Lupin for sure, because I have the turn transfer, and then I have the physical weakness, and then whatever talent you can use on this monster. Overall, though, I really gotta say, I enjoyed using him. Looking forward to actually ranking him up, maybe to rank 3, so he has that protection to control skills, and then going from there. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think about him in the comments below. Were you able to get him? Are you still trying to breed him? Did your teammates maybe purchase during the Fred event, and then you got a monster? Any thoughts? Comments below. Thank you very much, and remember to subscribe.